Mr. Eoghan Murphy, a man so out of his depth that just his picture on Wikipedia is enough to explain the entry on class privilege, is a living embodiment of the corrupt ruling class the British and the Free State has foisted on us generation after generation. He represents Dublin Bay South, the former constituency of beady-eyed arch-anti-Republican Michael McDowell, by the way. His grandfather, an accountant, famously swindled millions off the rich and famous of the Irish media and art world. His father, barrister, senior counsel, and, I shit you not, erotic fiction author, made millions during the Mahon Tribunal, and in doing so, actually shows its findings of how corruption is so entrenched in Irish elites' way of doing business. It is the Irish elites' way of doing business. So, what could possibly be the reason Eoghan Murphy, born into the Irish elite, will not build social housings to alleviate the housing and homeless crisis? It couldn't possibly be to defend his class interest and the profits of the private landlords, the hoarding landowners, while the inflated price of property now means it's even more lucrative for vulture funds to repossess people's homes. This is the Fine Gael property investor cabal. You know, the club that you're not in. These vulture funds didn't buy all that land, private property and stress mortgages that knocked down prices from NAMA to not profit massively. These people don't give a damn that it leads to young people find it impossible to find somewhere to live. People driven to suicide from stress, or families being evicted with nowhere to go. It is exactly the same policy the British carried out and enforced with RIC thugs in the 19th century. But however callous Fine Gael really are, even they wouldn't try to commemorate the tools of their own subjugation like the RIC and the Black and Tans.
The Minister for Justice, Charlie Flanagan, is here in studio. Minister, thanks for coming into us. Now, 24 hours ago you were speaking to us and you were defending your decision to press ahead at that stage with a state commemoration for the RIC and the Dublin Metropolitan Police. Now it's been deferred. Why did you change your mind?
Well, Tomás McCurtain, the Lord Mayor of Cork, was dragged out of his bed and shot in front of his wife and son by RIC officers.
We can't not acknowledge those atrocities, and particularly because it was a guerrilla warfare, most of the atrocities and the reprisals were on communities, were on women, children and families.
Alright, but it's not like they're bulldozing homeless people off the streets.